Hello? Do I have to... Oh my god, it's been a while again. Thank you so much, Brad, for the sub. Thank you. Welcome back. And thank you for being first. It's been a while. And hello, Farming Buttface. Oh no, my YouTube chat's not showing up. Is it? Ah. My YouTube chat's not showing up on stream. Disaster. Well, sorry about that. Oh, no. Yeah, it's not showing up. My bad. I wonder. Ah, okay. Whatever. I'll just keep an eye on it on the side. I'll try my best. I can see it. It's just not showing up on stream, so maybe to be fair, I should just turn off chat for everyone so nobody shows up. Okay, whatever. Hi everybody. Thank you for the second card and the third Sunmurasaki. How's everybody doing? You like the model so much? Thank you. Didn't expect a stream. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Hello, just something. Gotta head back to work. Have a good day at work. Hello, Contour. You want to try Soulframe's the last showcase from TennoCon? I don't even know what TennoCon is. When was that? You barely got a stream. Hello, Evil Tembak. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I've been playing a little bit of Soulframe. I heard a lot about Warframe and I never tried it. Or I tried a little bit. I installed it. And I mean, I was told it's like sci-fi Monster Hunter with guns, but I mean, I play a lot of Monster Hunter, right? So I was very interested in trying it, but I was very overwhelmed. It's very fast-paced. So I never got really into it, but Soulframe, I'm told, is like a Warframe, but fantasy, so that seems right up my alley. 1:40 a.m. You go out later at 6. Yes, go sleep. I've been getting in bed at like 9:30 a.m. p.m. Not 9:30 a.m. 9:30 p.m. reading for like half an hour, going to bed at like 10, going to sleep at 10, waking up at like 5:30 a.m. every day. I have been on a health craze lately. You want to compare Warframe to Monster Hunter, except they have mostly fun grinds. Yeah, I mean, I think it's the gameplay loop of you fight things to upgrade stuff, to fight stronger things, to get stronger upgrades. And that's kind of the thing that I've been really enjoying. Anyway, not a super long stream today because I do have a lot of stuff to get through later in the day. And I was either thinking of doing an ASMR stream or playing Soulframe on stream, but I really wanted to play Soulframe, and I figured if I wanted to play video games and stream, I'll just play it on stream. I have my tab open 24/7. Okay, I haven't streamed in a long time, so you haven't missed much. Tell me you go to bed when you go to bed. Even at the time difference, it changed my life. Dude, okay, here's the thing. It's so easy for me to go to bed really early every day because I run out of things to do. Or rather, there's a lot of things I need to do, right? Every day, maybe it's around 9 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m. And I have things to do. I have chores I need to do. I have things around the house I need to clean. And I don't want to do them. And so the way I get around not doing them is I will go to bed. Because if I go to bed, then I don't have to do it. I'm bored. I don't want to do the things I have to do. And so if I go to sleep, I can time skip forward to the next day. And get a head start the next day. So that's kind of how I operate. But the problem is I've been trying to sleep earlier. I've been going to talk therapy for some really bad insomnia patterns. And I'm not supposed to be sleeping this early. I just like cannot for the life of me stay up late anymore. My sleep prescription, quote unquote, is supposed to be from 11 to 6. But come 9 p.m., I'm out of it. Yeah, the last stream was Diablo 4. It was one of my Diablo 4 streams. I don't remember which one it was. I've been wanting to stream ASMR for a while. I even have the mic set up now. But I've been thinking about it. And I don't even know what I would talk about. It's been so long. And I feel like a lot of the ASMR streams I was doing kind of relies on you guys talking to me, and then I just talk back to you guys. Kind of a crutch, honestly. Chatter crutch. And so I feel like it's been so long. Chat isn't as active. I have to work harder. And ask you guys what you've been doing for the last 2 years. I already do that when I play games. And so if I were to do an ASMR stream, I think I'd have to like think a little bit harder and plan around that. And so as soon as I think about that, I push it further and further away. But what have you guys been doing in the last 2 years? I was thinking maybe I shouldn't ask that so I have content. But I'm curious. What games have you guys been playing? I should actually do ASMR streams where I just tell you about all of my tabletop RPG characters. Because I've been playing Vampire the Masquerade so much. It's actually embarrassing how parasocial I am with the characters that I made up myself. You should know everything. So before I get into this, just for Soulframe, a little bit of explanation of what I'm doing. I haven't really looked up anything about what I'm supposed to be farming or leveling up. I just wander around, and right now I would like to level up my levels in this sword. I have a cooler sword, but I already hit level 30 on that sword, so I'm leveling up my slightly less cool sword. Let me show you guys my cool sword. Battle. So I'm leveling up this one. I'm trying to level up my faction level with the Kith of Kings to unlock the pact that I want, which is like the Mora's Hand one. And I've been doing that by just doing these quests. I'm sure this is not the most effective way of doing this, but I don't know, I've just been wandering around and I've been enjoying that. I do some farming stuff with friends from time to time, but I also have fun playing solo. what's the overall goal here? So the game is still in pre-alpha. There isn't too much of a goal other than you have a bunch of things. Oh my god, sorry, press the wrong button. You have weapons you can level up. You have acts, which are like classes, or like Warframe's equivalent of classes. You just level those up, and you have factions that you can level up, and you can find weapons that you can grind materials to upgrade and level up. And there are different abilities or like tempers on your weapons that when you forge or find them, there's like a chance of like affixing them. I don't know what the term they use is. And so it's just like a giant grind, but it's pretty enjoyable. It's very satisfying. So I'll show you. And it's not like the classes or anything are tied to anything else. I'm playing currently the Tetherin class, which you can think of kind of as this like melee brawler, or the packs are classes. And what they really give you are the abilities that you have. I don't know what the term is for them. They change them a lot. So like it gives me like a taunt with increased damage and increased defense. It gives me a stagger and stun around me, and it gives me like more damage like with consecutive hits. So it encourages you to play this like brawl melee kind of playstyle. And they have different classes, none of which I have unlocked. But you can level this up too, so that these are stronger. And this is a separate system from like I can equip any weapon. Like I can use the staff and cast, or a sword, or a great sword, or a pike, or something like, or a bow. And then, you know, I have stats. It's like a triangle to balance between them. And you can level up your proficiency and skill tree with any of the weapons just by using them more. So you just make builds and level them up. The only problem with Soulframe is the count system is entirely separate from Warframe. I mean, is Warframe a separate launcher? I wonder if on like the final release they'll have them like have the account systems like have some way to consolidate them, because this is super early, right? It's like pre-alpha right now. I don't play enough of Warframe to know if that seems likely at all. Actually, how old of a game is Warframe? See, Warframe is one of those games that I feel like everybody I know plays. But I just never got into. Hello, Graven. Graven's my homie who got me the codes to play this game. 2013. Damn. Warframe still looks really good to this day too. It's aged really well. I didn't even realize Warframe had a separate launcher, just because all my friends who play through Steam. Where am I going? Where is this guy? Hello. Hello, Edorden. How are you? Oh, I found the guy. Oh, I'm a little bit over leveled for this stuff. But that's how I like to play my games, you know? Like low skill expression. I tried to do one of these other fights that were really hard. And I had to actually be good at the game. And that was difficult. It was very, very difficult. Play it using Discord. I wish I could read what the tempers were before I picked it up. Because you can choose to dismantle them before picking them up, but I don't know what the icons mean well enough. Oh. Hi, Joe. Have a... Oh. I need to stop standing and setting off bombs. Hope you have a good time running around all day, doing the things you need to do. Appreciate you stopping by to say hi. Hi, Guilty. How are you? You don't know if you can play games through Discord anymore? I like nuked my whole Discord account. I feel like the more things they add to it, it just feels more and more like bloatware. I have no idea what you can do on Discord anymore. Yeah, this game looks gorgeous for a pre-alpha game. This is insane. And it runs really smoothly too. Look how sick my character looks. Actually, let me show you guys my cool sword that I'm not using because I've already leveled it. I like don't know. I don't know if I'm building things correctly, but look at this. Look at this. Look at this sword. Yeah. Oh yeah. I actually also like the tempers on this sword more than the other one, but I want to level up the other sword. Okay. But what I really want to do is unlock the other pact. Because I'm max level on this pact, and it feels so bad getting experience, and I'm capped on this. What pact do you play, Graven? You don't build in this game? I mean, I have no idea what's going on. I just wander around and fight things, and I'm having a good time right now. Yeah, I'm swinging my sword. And then I play with my friends, and all my friends... Actually, the spellcasting classes look pretty fun. I just haven't tried them out yet because I'm kind of dog shit at this game. I enjoy being able to just stand there and hit things. And I feel like I need to be able to tank hits. And I love running around into a big group of enemy and hitting my taunt button. For my friends. Magic, yeah. The thing is, you can still cast too, even when I'm running all the taunt and other stuff too. Which is kind of fun. It's just not very good. Ooh. So I will say though, I do some things like, you know, when they're guarding, I'll actually use like the kick move to stagger them out of their guard and then attack. I don't just spam click. So there's that. It's so easy to get distracted in this game because the combat feels very satisfying and rewarding, and it looks so gorgeous. Like I'm on my way to do something, and then I hear some enemy yell at me from really far away, and then I snap my head over, and then I have to go hit them. It's really enjoyable. Like when I was first playing and I was really confused by the progression and what I needed to be doing. And my friend had been playing for a lot longer than me, she was just telling me, like, just, if you don't know what to do, just wander around. Like, that's all you need to do. And I didn't really get it at first, but I just took her advice and I've been really, really enjoying it. I don't know if that's at all what the gameplay loop of Warframe is like, because if it is, maybe I should play Warframe. I believe it's Steve Sinclair from DE that directs Soulframe. He used to be the one directing Warframe. Maybe I should play Warframe, guys. I should get really into Warframe right now and then become a Warframe streamer. No, but I'm so bad at shooters. It'll be embarrassing to stream it. But I suppose it would be... entertaining to watch me try. When I first started playing a lot of games on stream, I think I cared a lot more about not playing games I was bad at. I'm just very bad at shooters. But I care a little bit less now. I think it's funny. I'm comically bad at shooters. My reaction time gets nerfed when I play shooters. Like, it's okay when I play other games, like Dota or something. It doesn't matter if it's a first person or a third person shooter. It's terrible. You run tethering. Dude, we're the same. We've got this. Not to project onto you. We're like the same person. I'm trying to unlock Mora's hand right now. What was like Dota and Lee stress you out? They used to stress me out more too, but now I leave. I should show you guys. Wait. I'm on such a long loss streak. To be fair, I won a game recently, but it like doesn't bother me anymore. It's comical how much I can lose at this game. I also like being rude to people in Final Fantasy XIV Party Finder now. Oh yeah, I guess also if you're playing ranked, it's definitely a lot more stressful. Nowadays I only play with friends for fun. I haven't played Dota in over a year, but with TI, I don't know if any of you were watching TI. Oh my god. Where is this on the map? I forgot. This is your home where you start. I haven't been back here since the start of the game. Since I was a wee child. Party Finder the choice. Yeah, I get really mad at people in Party Finder, and I'm not afraid to let people know nowadays. Although I'm not going to raid anymore. I've made that decision for my own health. They don't deserve my time. I've also never played X-Frame.
You know that song. Might be hope for our minnow yet. An envoy you'll be.
I haven't unlocked any story in this game, and I streamed this game, and I've just wandered into a flashback. This is crazy. Actually, but yeah, like having a good sleep schedule more. Yeah, my last raid, last time I raided,
Let's
It was
see the
so
use of
brutal on my schedule, and I didn't even have a good time. And I felt like the people I was raiding with did not respect my time either. It was
tomorrow.
such a
You'll
bad
try
time.
again. Now, run fetch me some bangle nuts for this cake of yours. Eye on sky.
I was altering my own life so much to be able to make it on time for raid and make time for these people because I respect the time of 7 other people, and these people would not extend me the same courtesy. Your bird of faction quests occasionally lead you to story. I finished all the chapter 2 stuff, like from this guy. Oh, I guess I wasn't really paying attention. It's not paying attention to this guy. I do like my French wife though in this game. Rat girl. You like to look at the Purity Greatsword? Sounds like a sick ass name. I haven't come across it yet. Look at her.
I know.
Hello. Alter my appearance.
Aura is showing.
I I forgive her for being French because she's got a rat cape. Hello, Jejuna. Thank you for stopping by. Look at her. Look at her.
Morsel next time. My palate is so very dry.
Look at her rat cape. And she's got rats on her head. Oh my god. I love her. You find her in like a damp cave. My god, I love her. Okay, let's do this one. I want to go do that. Sometimes I see in the global chat people talk about doing some events that I've never heard of, but I'm not worried about that. I'm sure I'll come across it eventually. I don't want to sweat too hard at this game and like look up stuff on wikis and get too overwhelmed and optimize it too much, because I feel like when I do that, I end up burning myself out on games. When I was younger and I would play games, right? Like there's a healer. I wouldn't like worry about that kind of stuff, you know? I would just like play games for the fun of it. And at some point along the way, I was so concerned about playing everything optimally. I was unable to just enjoy things. Yeah. So I'm trying to get better about that. Oh shoot, I did the song one. I was... Oh, frig. I meant to do the treasure chest. Oh, that's okay. I think I might be able to do both still. You'd rather not play Wikislot personally? See, I can't help myself though sometimes if I know the information is out there. But I'm trying to get better about it. But hello, Cosmo, how are you? I'm developing the discipline for it. I do like the game right now where it is, where there's just no goal and you just vibe. I wish my friends that I played this game with were as chronically online as I were, so that they would do more of the content with me. But I understand they have lives. That's fine. How do I enter this? Playing solo has been very enjoyable though, which has been rare. I haven't had a game that I've been enjoying playing solo in a long time. Usually if I'm not playing a game with friends, I haven't been playing games very much. I'd much rather just like, read or draw or something. Go on a walk, touch grass. You're debating if you should quit your job, gradually getting worse or tired of capitalism. Look, I'm gonna give some... I think you should quit your job. As someone who has no idea what your situation is, so this is like terrible advice. It could be very terrible advice. I think you should do it. Needed a wiki for Warframe for where the stuff drops. Yeah, there's a community wiki, but even then I don't feel super compelled to use it. I guess the scope of the game is much smaller right now. The map isn't super big, there aren't that many drops. And I like where it is now. But yeah, obviously with the quitting the job thing, there's so many factors that go into it. But if you can do it and you hate your job, you should. If it's not fulfilling. I think as I get older, me when I'm an old head, I'm coming to realize for me, so much of my life is about doing things that are personally fulfilling. And you know, for some people, things that are personally fulfilling can be making a lot of money, and that's fine. And things can change over time too. Interviewing while you're at your current job. It depends. Like, depends on the kind of job you have. Like interviewing, because depending on the kind of job you have, it can be like so stressful. Interviewing while you have to work, like prepping for some interviews in certain industries itself, like just the interview prep itself is like a full-time job. It's crazy. And you just like are not going to get as good of a job that you could get if you're working full-time while also prepping for doing interview prep. So it's like very industry dependent. I've been doing a lot of soul searching too lately, guys, and this is gonna sound like woo bullshit, but I've been like asking myself as well if there were no responsibilities and like no practical considerations. Like I had no ties to anyone else in the world. I had nothing to consider. No finances, no people that I was worried about letting down. Like nothing. What would I do? Like I could do like literally anything. Like I could be like, you know, like I'm like a child writing down what I would want to do, right? Like I can put astronaut, right? Like first person to go to Pluto on there, right? Like that kind of shit. Like without any regards for practicality. Because, you know, I would not put first person to go to Pluto on there because that's cool, but like I personally don't really care about that. Well, I mean, if it were offered to me, I wouldn't turn it down. But that's not like the first thing that I would put on that list. And I think that's like a useful exercise. And obviously it's not, the point isn't to be realistic here, but it's to pinpoint the North Star of what you would want out of your life before you do any editing, before you like edit yourself or censor yourself too much of what you can or cannot do. And then you start to ask yourself like why you can't do that, right? Like why can't I go to Pluto? Well, you know, physics wise, that probably won't happen. Right? Hello, Ninjash. But sometimes it's a lot of it is just you stopping yourself. I know I'm like starting to sound like like a bullshit woo spiritual advisor, but you understand what I'm saying, right? Like the idea behind it. I've been enjoying Soulframe a lot, yeah. What if we just brought Pluto closer to us? You're asking like the big questions that NASA is too afraid to ask. Dude, I'm trying to open chests. Stop shooting me. Anyway, yeah, because like, you know, if I could become, like if I could do anything with my life, right? There are like some things that, you know, I probably wouldn't do even if they were possible. Like I wouldn't want to be like a surgeon because that's just like not interesting to me. Even though I think that's like a really cool, respectable thing to do for other people. I think it'd be cool to cure cancer, not because I think that it's personally fulfilling, but because I think that's useful for other people. That's not very illuminating. The goal is to get enough money to switch to more fulfilling jobs, even if it's less pay. What a noob does. Yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at too in terms of like how I think about these things, where it's like if I could... I'm like lost in this dungeon because I'm just talking and hitting things. Because I was thinking about how if, like, let's say I were the guy who composed like the RuneScape soundtrack or the Maple Story soundtrack, I would be pretty fulfilled with my life. Like very few people, I don't say no one, but like very few people probably know this person by name. But I would be pretty happy with that, right? Like I feel like I've like created something that has changed the lives of so many people, like around the world. So much to the point that I feel like people have visceral reactions to my art, right? That's kind of crazy. But I can totally understand someone who like is not satisfied with that, right? Like someone who wants something else out of their art, like someone who wants to be an auteur, like a Toby Fox kind of figure, right? Someone who wants to be like recognized for their work. That's like also, I think, a very valid thing to want in their life. Like you want to create something and like be recognized for like what you have created. That's just like a different thing that people want out of life. And so like I realized the kind of person I am, the things that I want. And I don't think that's any like less valid to want that kind of ownership and recognition for it either. But that's just like different. And after I've been thinking about that a bit more, I think it's been easier for me also to approach like streaming and making content. I really there's a lot of friction when I say say this term, like making content. It feels like I'm a factory churning this stuff out, but it's like very easy for me to get into my own head about it, which is why I go for so long without streaming, because I'm like, like no one wants to watch this shit. No one wants to watch me do this. But when I kind of align myself with that kind of thought, that's like not the point. Oh,
Envoy, I offer you the grace of my crown.
sure. Okay. I realize like it's not about, for me, it's not about that. For some people it is, and that's fine, and that makes a lot of sense. And if I remind myself that, it gets a little bit easier. Same thing with all of the cosplay stuff I post. I realize like it's okay for me to cosplay Akemi Homura for the 74th time in a row. doesn't matter if people are sick of it. As long as I like it, I'm allowed to kin Akemi Homura. But it would be different if my goals and what I seek are to like resonate with an audience. Then I would have to think about things differently. So this is like not really about like career stuff anymore. I think this is more on a like deeper spiritual level, approaching how I live my life. Holy shit. When the game said Garen Rood would show up and help me attack things, I did not expect bro to like come in and nuke someone. Thanks, homie. Guy's fucking jump scaring me. You don't need to go that hard on an ad, man. Oh my god, hit the boss for me, homie. Have I met Orengal? Who... You know what? I suppose if I have, I would know who that is. But it's very possible I have, and I still don't know who that is. How do I get in this building? I saw people there.
I see you.
Bro shows up to Aura Farm. I'm like, oh, no, there's a torch. I would definitely remember. I'm sure. You know, I might have. I'm gonna just look this up really quickly. Okay, no, I have not. I don't remember any of the names of anyone other than shoot, what's her name? I forgot her name. Raminia. And I've unlocked crafting some of the packs, but I don't have enough of the materials to make them. So I suppose I should be farming those.
I'll do what I can, Envoy.
Oh, actually I should make this. These are good for me. I just don't want to, I don't want to go gather things. That sucks. I'm sure I'll just get this eventually. I just really want to, I really want to get Mora's hand, so I'm not concerned about those at all. Okay, let's make this.
So we begin. Forgive me. Alas, a wretched waste. Yeah, it rings so. If only Kane were here to yield you worthy stock.
Is there a way to check my how many points I have with my guys? My guys. You know, my guys.
Ancient roots from which you've grown.
Without going there.
Take us home.
I did get all of them except for the one that's on this island because I couldn't be bothered to go there. But I suppose I should. Yes, the faction rep. I don't want to walk all the way there. I suppose every time I finish a quest it shows me briefly, but I already forgot what it was. Dude, this faction hall is so cool.
Mercy, envoy, lest you fall as I did.
20k?
Give more of my love. If you
Bruh. The last levels are 5k. These people are getting really picky. I know. And they're just paying me with what, like, with exposure? I suppose I don't have to pay rent. Also, there's so much animal stuff in this game. Like the main story is so animal coded. I didn't expect that. It's fine. I just didn't expect it, like Soulframe to be about druids. Environment doesn't seem druid friendly. Well, that's the whole thing. These guys are like doing stuff and it's angering the druids, or the druids aren't super chill about it. And I think you're also involved somehow, or like, you know, they're like messing up the nature stuff. You know, these guys. The world building is kind of cool. I've just been doing a bad job of paying attention to it. So, at risk of saying wrong things, I will just not talk about it. I'm sleepy. I can feel myself getting old. I haven't even been streaming for like an hour and I'm tired. We are atoning for what our people have done in our own path. Why is my arm blue? Why do I have a blue arm? Like the Crystal Exarch in Final Fantasy XIV. It's streaming soon, yeah. Built different. We're special. No, 1 second. I need to check. Oh, sorry. I went to go read my Vampire the Masquerade chat. We play by post and we play in like real-time sessions. So I need to respond to a thread. This is a terrible stream, I'm sorry. I'm like playing Vampire the Masquerade while I'm streaming another game. I just like the games. Wait, where's my... Did I put the stone down? I picked up the stone, right? Did I lose the stone? I guess I'll do this the old-fashioned way. 20-something-year-old streamer still destroys... what are they called? Oops. Still destroys... Oh, the quest is gone. Whatever those tanks are called. The old-fashioned way. Okay, let me go respond to this thread. So, let me explain what's going on here. My character in Vampire the Masquerade, she's a vampire. How much do you guys know about Vampire the Masquerade? Doesn't matter, I'm gonna explain it. So, Vampire the Masquerade, the world of Vampire the Masquerade is our current world, which is, it's called the World of Darkness, which is basically more or less our current world, but imagine if the shadows are a little bit darker. So anything that's kind of... Oh, hold on. So any kind of person that... let me... Like the person that you meet that just like is a little bit too charismatic, or someone who like caught your eye, or like Peter Thiel or something, right? These people just, they're just like something isn't that right about them, probably a vampire. But you might be saying like, Frey, that doesn't make sense. Vampires don't exist. Like, that's stupid. You don't think they exist because we have been subject to a centuries, millennia long misinformation campaign called the Masquerade by the vampires to convince us that they don't exist. Because although they are very, very strong and very powerful, they do, unfortunately, feed on humans to survive. And they know that, especially nowadays, with human technology and how easily humans can band together and, you know, work together to coordinate things with modern technology. If we were aware of their existence, we would probably be able to take them out very easily. So it's in their better interest for us to believe they don't exist and just control things from the shadows and exist quietly rather than just use their like brute power to like control us, right? So that's kind of the setting of Vampire the Masquerade. You're the guitarist vampire. Were you a Toreador? Anyway, so my Vampire the Masquerade game is set in Flagstaff, Arizona. Beautiful town, about 2 hours north, maybe, of Phoenix. Is that right? But the weather is much nicer than in Phoenix. It's like pretty temperate, actually. And my character, how do I even go with this? The current arc that I'm in right now. Hello, Asian. Or I'm not even playing the game anymore. I'm explaining my vampire character because I'm about to respond to a thread. We play by host thread. So my character right now, our coterie, which is the name for like your party, like a group of vampires that are aligned on something. But in the case of like the player characters, it's a group of player characters. This is like a side plot too. My character is just involved in a bunch of side plots. My character is friends with this like mortal girl just because she goes to NAU, Northern Arizona University. And she found out later that this girl is the daughter of one of the coterie members later when she met the other party members. So that's like kind of awkward. Anyway, the girl had a boyfriend who was like a vampire, and he's like 1 billion years old. He's like 100 years old. And he's awful. And we hate him. He sucks. And we are going to kill him in the game. But you can't just like go around killing vampires because they hold grudges against each other and they will come and kill you. And there's like vampire politics. So we have like this whole big plot to do this. And he's also really strong. Long story short, my character is a Toreador. So her job is to like honeypot this guy. And we can't let this girl know we're vampires. It's complicated. So I'm in the middle of seducing this guy. Yeah. Except he sucks. And we know other things about him. And he sucks because he's like... Yeah. Anyway, this is like a minor plot. Other people are out here fighting like blood wars and like doing politics and all these other things, and my characters, like some of them are like hundreds of years old and like fighting like information wars with Nosferatu vampires out in Russia, and my character is a first-year college student getting in petty frat boy drama. And this is just all happening simultaneously. But this is like the most important thing to me right now. And the thing is, it's all important because all of these things get us all killed. Like when you're vampires, it's just all of this is that serious. So, you know. Yeah, blood war today, blood war tomorrow. And when you live forever, it's just this more of this every single day, forever. Okay, you know what? I'll respond to this later because this is actually kind of a long thread. I just realized. Okay, whatever. I'll respond to this later. But that's the short of it. My character, her whole thing though, canonically, I didn't want her to be the party face, but she's kind of a she's canonically really hot. And that's how she ended up as the party face, because she's kind of a 365 party girl, and she's really hot, but her whole thing is that she puts on this act of being like a very likable person who's very sociable, but her social stats are actually dog shit. She's very intelligent though, but it's because she like makes up for it, because she has this need to be understood. Like she craves being understood and being liked, but as a vampire, as a Toreador, she has presence powers, which is like the power to compel people to like you and like influence their emotions. This is different from compulsion and like mind control, which is a separate discipline of vampire powers. It's like a different one. She doesn't have that. And so like she cannot, you can control it, right? But as for her, like I role play it in a way where she like almost can't help but use these powers. And so like as someone who seeks to be understood and like liked for who she is, it like feels, it's like weird to her, because it's like hard to parse what feelings are like real and which ones are compelled. And it's like a question of like does it matter at some point? Yeah, like does it matter to you, right? If people if people like you, if you can just make people like you, mortals at least. Sometimes it doesn't work on vampires. And so and like she doesn't have a very strong sense of self. And so yeah, she's really messy. And then everyone's like, oh, okay, well, she's so likable, like party face then. And I'm like, well, no, actually her social stats are dog shit. Please don't make me roll for these things. But they don't know that. So now I'm in charge of they're sending my character out to seduce this guy, but I'm only rolling like 3 dice on like my charisma persuasion rolls on him. It's so bad. Yep. But I really like her, like the way I've written her. It feels really human. And as a Toreador, those are the vampires that are closest with humanity. They crave like human connection. And I think a lot of people play Toreadors, which is like these are clans, or kind of like you can think of them as classes of vampires. They represent different archetypes of vampires. So this is like the vampire that's obsessed with like beauty and art. Oh wait, my YouTube studio froze. Okay, like beauty and art. They're like the clan of roses. And so, but I think more than just being obsessed with art and beauty, which is kind of the stereotype of them. Yeah, you have to have done. Yeah, this is gonna go really well. I'll let you guys know how well this goes. Like I think the core of this is that you seek to. It is a very lonely existence where you seek to be understood by others, but you never can be. It's like a very human thing to want to be understood, and to want to communicate and like seek that kind of connection, but feeling like that's kind of what art and creation is. You put forth something because you want to communicate something and someone to understand that, but just by the limitations of communication, no one will ever be able to fully understand or fully see the things that you see or feel the things that you feel. That's like, to a Toreador, that's intensely isolating if you seek to be understood. Like they crave that understanding. And so I think that's like that loneliness and isolation that I'm playing off of her. Yeah. And there's like a character that's like a born again Christian. Like he's like an ex gang member who he ended up like dying, and and getting brought back as like a vampire, and he's like trying to like turn his life around. He realized he has like a kid, and he's like doing so much to try to like make the most of his life. And then they have like a really like tense, really uncomfortable like found family relationship, and it's really really cute. His daughter's 19, she's like 20, and he's just like don't be a stupid 19-year-old about this. And she's like, I'm not 19. He's like, He's like, how old are you? Like 20? And she's like, I don't have to answer that. They're so cute. Hello, hello, Zycon. Anyway, I'm getting distracted with my vampire game. I'm so happy talking about my tabletop RPG characters. This is like the happiest I ever am in life in general. You know what? You guys are right. You guys are right. I should just do ASMR streams where I talk about my vampire games. I don't know if I should get like permission. Maybe I should ask them. Maybe I should ask them if it's okay. I mean, it's not like I'm name dropping the people I'm playing with. You can literally see me. You can see my avatar animate when I start talking about my tabletop RPG characters. I'm so not normal about them. I've also been drawing so much. I have been like making so much art again. I've been painting, like oil painting, making oil paintings of art related to my characters. This is how inspired I am. My character's name is Vesper. Oh, that's her, like, the name she gave herself as, like, an edgy vampire. Look, she's 20 years old. She sends her coterie group chat. We have a group chat where we text like we're in character. She sends her group chat, like, TikToks. Yeah, I actually do. Like, I have to, I find content that she would enjoy and I send it to them. And I have to think, like, what would a 20-year-old be into? Oh my god, sorry. Aaron jump scared me again when he showed up. And my character's such a shit stirrer. Like, anytime I can make the messiest possible decision, I do. And she also does, like, in character. It's not just me. Like, she's a messy person. I'm a messy person. And I'm really enjoying it. But that's why I get into so much like random drama in character. Like people have main plot relevant things to solve, like the Sabata incursion, like the info war that we're in with the Russian Nosferatu vampires, like the maelstrom that's going on in Walnut Canyon, all these things. Me, I'm just getting into random bullshit. So it's because I'm messy. Did I not gather 3 more as Kiss? Okay, there we go. But I do believe that's the best way to play tabletop RPGs. You have to make the decision that causes drama, or else things won't happen. Somebody's got to get their character killed for the bit. Taking one for the team. I've been trying to get a character killed. Like, earnestly, if I really wanted to get my character killed, I could just tell my storyteller that, and I'm sure she would kill her off. But I'd be very sad if she died. But I'd probably deserve it. Hello, Confidential. While you're working, I can be a work caller. Hope stream is good. Thank you. You know what, guys? Next stream, this is gonna be a shorter stream because what time is it? I need to go make lunch soon. I haven't even streamed 2 hours, guys. But next stream will be the ASMR stream where I talk about my tabletop RPG characters, and I will show you the art that I've made of her. Actually, I have the mic set up right now. I think. Give me a second after I finish this quest. Now that I also multi-stream to YouTube, I feel like a little bit like I should stay on topic. I feel like on Twitch you can do whatever the hell you want. People don't care. But now that these things are archived onto my YouTube channel, I'm a little bit more self-conscious. Usually DM when you love playing characters that just start should have suffer consequences. Thank you for your service. I hate DMing or running games. It's so much work. No, that's true. I was just talking about how like we've refined our goals. And my goal is to create what I want to, which is talking about my tabletop RPG characters. You're the only DM in your group of friends. Oh, that is, yeah. It's a lot of work on you. The group that I'm playing VTM with, I've been enjoying it a lot. I'm very fortunate. I got like roped into this group. Everybody is like a forever DM, except for me, basically. Holy shit. Sorry, fell on one of the enemies, the tree. Everyone's like a forever DM, or at least has DM a lot in the past. They're all like so locked in. I've been enjoying it a lot. quick time event. Yeah, I'm really lucky I found this group. I met one of them through a friend of a friend, or she's a friend of a friend, and I'm no longer, like, I don't keep in contact with the original friend anymore that we met through, but she actually used to live really close to me. I met her online, and then I found out after being online ooms with her for a really long time that the place she works was the bookstore that I would wait at after work. Like when waiting between, like wait for the bus after getting off the train. It was crazy. But she's moved since, so she lives in a different town now. But that was kind of insane when I found out. And then we went to go grab a coffee together. And then she's like, oh yeah, like I like run a lot of vampire games. We played some D&D together. We didn't play that much, but she's like, yeah, I play a lot of vampire games. Let me know if you want to play together. And I'm like, yeah, like I'm really busy, so I'd love to, but I don't think I have the time to. And she's been trying to get me to play in one of her games for years. I've been putting it off mostly because I was a little bit apprehensive about signing up for another game when I already felt a little overcommitted to a lot of the games I was already playing, but I ended up having some free time because I dropped out of some of the other games I was playing in. I'm talking so fast, I'm sorry. And then, where do I need to go? But yeah, this group has been lovely. I have done none of the work in curating the people in this group. I just know her. Your talking speed is okay. I just know that I don't do a good job of enunciating when I speak really fast. Some people talk fast and are fine at enunciating. I don't talk very clearly when I speak fast. So trying to slow down. All right, we did it. Dude, this helmet is so cool. Talk fine. I think maybe I get in my own head about it. When I listen back to my own streams and recordings, I feel like I sound like I'm tripping over my own words all the time. Although it's very normal not to be used to the way you sound, so maybe I should just get over it. Okay. This turns into a really long quest if I get started, so I don't want to get started. I should really finish these like main story quests, but I tried this one. Which one was it? I tried this one and I got my ass beat, and I don't want to do it again until I'm a little stronger. So I don't know if that one will also be very difficult. Or I might do that one in co-op when my friends come online. So I can get carried. I can run around tanking and then have someone who actually knows what they're doing hit the boss for me. Wait, but if I have Garen rude right now. Maybe he'll just kill it for me. What do you say, guys? Let's give it a go. And then I'll go make lunch. I'm not waiting for you guys to respond. Let's go. Ancient roots from which you've grown. I'll also switch to my like weapon that I actually use for this fight instead of the one that I'm leveling up. But then if I do that, I don't have an excuse if I keep dying over and over. I have to just accept the fact that I suck. I'll come back with better gear if I can't clear this. It really is a skill issue, though. I can imagine someone who's much better at this game, who just doesn't get hit, not dying. Someone is at the door. I am not expecting anyone, though. Hopefully that's just a package. I'm not gonna go get the door. I have to kill this guy named Nimrod. Bullying a child, basically. A very large child. Oh, I didn't make it out in time. Oh, fuck. Dude, Garenwood missed. Hold on, I need to go collect that. Dude, Garenwood, there's no one there! I need to dodge into this guy, not away. Oh fuck, I died! When I was doing this earlier, with weaker gear and a worse weapon, I feel like I got him lower. I think I'm getting worse. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. I can do better, I can do better. Hello, hello. Oh my god, I spawn in and I already eat shit. The game is bugged, it's not showing me his health bar. That's fucked up. He can cast. Where are my crits, bro? Let me smite. I can't see his health bar. I don't know how low. You know what? That's fine. I think it's good that I can't see his health bar, so I can't be baited into like playing dangerously just because he's low. But I also can't see a stagger bar. He's gotta be low, right? There's no way. Imagine I can't see his health bar because the game is bugged and he's actually not taking damage. I feel like I've been hitting him for so long. Alright. Alright. Alright, I'm giving up. I'm giving up, everybody. Thanks for coming by to stream. I'm gonna go make lunch. Next time, I'll get him on stream. I tried my best. I feel like it lasted pretty long, the last try. Let me get this little guy out of here. Hi, baby. You know, I just think in co-op, I just hit my taunt button and then I run around and I block. I don't worry about having to do damage, and I let a friend just pepper them with spells from far away. That's my plan. That's my plan right now. Not my job to do damage to him. Okay, oh yeah, I wanted to, before I head out, let me see if I can get this test if this works. Sorry for your ears. Let me know. I've been trying to set up my ASMR setup too. Does this work? Oh my god, sorry, is that really loud? Hello. I finally got my mic out of storage. Can you hear the difference between these mics? Anyway, next time I stream, I will do SMR stream where I talk to you guys about my Vampire the Masquerade characters or my other tabletop RPG characters. I've been playing Stone Top as well. I recently finished a short 4-shot, 5-shot, around that length, Pathfinder, Pathfinder second edition game as well, with a character that I adored. So I'll tell you guys about that as well. So thank you very much for stopping by today. And sorry for the brief interlude where I nerded out about my masquerade character. Thank you for letting me talk about her. And thank you for watching me play Soulframe and letting me talk about that as well. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you giving me your attention for a brief 1.5 hours. Jeez. I feel like I was here for a long time. I will catch you guys next time. Thank you, everybody. I will just what's there one of the things on socials and on my Twitter. Phrase ghost. I don't use my VTuber Twitter anymore, to be honest. And yeah, I think that's probably the only one that is important. But I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you so much. And sorry, I don't have. Oh wait, hold on. Have I shown you guys the lower half of this body of this model? Yeah. Okay, I have other toggles, but I like don't remember which buttons they're tied to. Anyway, okay. Thank you very much, everybody. Wait, you know what? They're tied to they're tied to some they're tied to something. They're tied to something. Tied to something. Okay, well, whatever. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody. Take care, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.